Here's a look at one of the most iconic sports venues in the lower 48. Built back in 1957 under the title of City Stadium. We are at Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Green Bay Packers. On the visiting sideline, there you see Packer head coach Matt LaFleur. These guys find themselves at 2-3 over the first 5 games of the season. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys coming off their byes, so they should be fresh and ready to get after it. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Bengals offense here ready to rock and roll. Joe Burrow is the man at quarterback.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
Here we go. 180. 180.
Burrow going to get this out to Chase. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in third in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first, because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
Open man, the former Gator, hits Ricky Pearsall. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup there.
First down. A gain of 16 yards. And a Bengal first down.
11.
They go play action with Burrow. This is Fant on the short completion.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. And Burrow going to throw again. Over middle, that's caught by Chase. And Chase going to pick up a Bengals first down as he'll get this down to the 40.
And the Bengals first down. A gain of 7.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And they'll be left with second and a couple.
Second and 2. At the Packers' 32-yard line.
11.
He connects quickly to Jamar Chase. And Chase going to pick up a Bengals first down as he'll get it down inside the 25.
That's another Bengals first down.
Here we go.
9 yards.
Can.
Burrow will throw. This will be caught by Brown. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
Second and 2. At the 16.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. Throwing again, it's Burrow. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Rashawn Gary that time fighting free and getting to the quarterback. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on third down.
Here we go.
Now it's Burrow. And it is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Ricky Pearsall, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bengals have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. 6'4" Jordan Love taking the field for the first time. The 2020 first-round pick from Utah State set to lead Green Bay.
And coming up of an early season open week. And in this situation, what he told us when we sat down with him was he spent a lot of time working on fundamentals, kind of getting back to basics during that time, as opposed to having to worry about healing up or resting up. It's too early in the season. Get back to the basics, get his game going again. Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Here we go, set. 10 black. White. Flag blue.
To throw now. Here's Love. Short throw. He's got Kraft. Takes this one up past the 20 after he's able to make a man miss. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. 3rd and 7 now.
Here we go. 33, yellow. Rail. No. Check. Edo blue. Ready.
Love. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. Well, that one hurts. I mean, it was 3rd down, of course, but now the penalty, and we're back to first down.
Yeah, it hurts momentum in a big way, and they built that up here in the early going. Now, that leaves the opposition with a first down. That's a mistake you don't want to make at this point in the game.
Smash, red. Yellow. Set.
Throwing. Love. Will swing that out wide to Jacobs. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 46-yard line.
Ready. Black. 90. Switch. Yellow. Hut.
Now a give to Jacobs running right. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
60 red. Red. Cycle. Ready.
Working out of the gun. Love. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep, his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there. Now he's eager to get back out on the field and get his second one.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Moore. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
That's good for a Bengals.
Gun. Stop. 180.
A gain of 30.
Moore, the man in motion. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Packers are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. And they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner. They'll break the huddle and come out with 4 receivers, 3 of them to the right side, 2nd and 7.
33, yellow. Black ultra. Fury, yellow. Ready?
Here's Love. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. They could put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
Love from his end zone on third down. And that is too far out in front. He couldn't haul it in. Incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week.
And this is going to wind up a safety.
The goal here is about getting any kind of positive yardage in this spot because you don't care who, you don't care how. You just want to try and buy a little space and get away from your own end zone. But in this spot, the defense was all over that play and equally motivated to stick them with a safety.
This is fielded inside the 5. The Bengals offense and Jamar Chase set to take over once more. And he's very much alive in the race for most receiving yards by a wideout this year. Currently ranked second in the NFL at this point in the season. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they are a game under 500 now following the loss a week ago. And this is a team, Charles, that just has not been able to string victories together.
Yeah, they're certainly going the wrong way, aren't they? Because it looked like they have things pointing in the right direction, but now they've lost 2 straight, and that means this game is vital, extremely important, because if they fall 2 games below 500, the road back into playoff contention, awfully difficult.
This will be caught once again by Brown. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down. Draw play for Brown. And a read behind the line. Credit the defense there to Quay Walker, getting behind the line of scrimmage before they can rip off any sort of a gain.
Here we go.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. He will find his man Chase complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 22-yard line.
Bengals first down. It's a gain of 20.
Here we go.
They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. That's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Now it's Burrow. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
They made a nice effort to stick it with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
And he is going to have a Bengals first down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. And now they will throw it with Burrow. Over the middle, complete. That's more. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that will bring up second down.
Here we go.
Burrow looking to pass. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front.
In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. So on 4th down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. And this one will be a 29-yard attempt. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So on 4th down, on is Evan McPherson and the Bengal field goal unit.
A 29-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Another drive coming up for this Packers offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now.
Ready, ready.
Love looking to throw it. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jacobs. Across midfield. He's on his way. Touchdown, Packers. Josh Jacobs, 70 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. McManus's point after is good. And that will get him one closer. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One-play drive and into the end zone for 6. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan for.
How come they didn't tell us about it?
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened in this one is they've realized that they've established the run pretty well, and teams are going to key on that. They thought they could open it up and have success through the air, and that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, they've had success, at least so far here in the second quarter. Now a short one to Gesicki. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Now a 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Burrow. Pass caught by Pearsall. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Bengals first down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Burrow. That's complete to Pearsall. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it's 2nd down.
It's a big up of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 50-yard line.
An inside give, Brown. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
I actually love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
On 2.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. They'll set up a throw. Open man is Chase, complete. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, a chip shot here. McPherson's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Packers offense and running back Josh Jacobs set to take over once more. We show you the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns. And you can see where he's right up there amongst the league's best at finding the end zone. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
2nd and 9.
At the 22-yard line.
Hey, 45, white. Blue striker, black shot.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Finds his receiver, Watson. And he'll be corralled right around the 34.
That's good for the Packers. First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Claws ready. Ready?
Now Love. He'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Texas. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
Packers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Again, it's Love. Pass caught. That's Golden. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync.
Now he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. He's to the 15. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 from Bengals TD. McPherson now for the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Green Bay's offense ready to go again. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
23 yards on the play. And they're going to speed things up here.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
You're ready to spin. You're ready to spin.
Play fake. Here's Love. Blitz coming, and down he goes. It was Miles Murphy who fired in and got him to the ground.
2nd and 20.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Ready, ready. 52 points.
Love now. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Well, that wasn't exactly a thing of beauty. I know they completed the pass, but look at the yardage lost. I mean, who does that make happy?
That's why I don't play in PPR points per reception fantasy leagues right there.
You'd be really
You don't deserve
upset,
anything
right?
for that.
But you get credit for it? Is that how that works?
Yeah.
Well, I know whoever has this team's defense, they were happy about that play.
And that will be incomplete.
sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Bengals will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Now it's Burrow. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. The Bengals bring out their punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. Pulled in at the 24. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. To throw now. Here's Love. Short throw. He's got Kraft. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
That's good for a Packers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46.
Throwing. Love. A quick throw, but incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Here we go. Ready.
On play action. Love to throw. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 30.
Packers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Smash. Red.
Love. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Red.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
45. White. Blaster. 6. Drill green. Hut.
Here's Love. This is caught. That's a Packers touchdown. Jaden Reed, 30 yards. And the Packers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Well, you know, you can't get all the points back at once, but baby steps a good start.
A start that was sorely needed because this team looked like they might be out of this one, but getting a touchdown, getting back into it, gives them hope as they move forward.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So here are the Bengals set to take over. They've lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 24.
11.
They defer to Brown to start the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Gun.
Running right, here's Brown. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Burrow will throw. Into space at the 45. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau. It's the Bengals in possession of the football and in possession of the lead as well as we start the fourth. Here comes a big one as this crowd gets up making some noise. It's 3rd and short. Burrow going to keep it on the sneak. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
Rush coming and he's taken down. Micah Parsons able to record his 5th sack of the season.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead. And thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Burrow. Now a short one to Gesicki. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
The offense on 3rd down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. That's complete. Once again, it's Gesicki. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
I thought maybe when he caught it, he'd have a good chance of getting that first down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. And this is caught. He hits Moore. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Elijah Moore, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bengals look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Dances by at the 20. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
The partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensive.
Everybody's got a song called Rockstar, running up the pop charts, all they do. I've been Houdini with my commas, my mama getting all these new tattoos. And I ain't saying that I'm Nickelback, kicking it in Cali with today's C2c, but everybody's got a song called Rockstar. Lately I've been feeling like one, so I wrote one too. And it goes like, yeah, it goes like, yeah, I got all my idols sliding in my DMs. They got me dead. Trucks and hunting season. Now I got my metal.
First opened in 1957. Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums in the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Green Bay Packers. On the visiting sideline, you see head coach Matt LaFleur. His squad is 2-3 here in the early part of the season. On the other side, the head coach of the Packers. His guys had the week off last week, so they are, in theory, rested up and ready to get back at it. This will be returned from the 6. And he is stopped at the 25. His drive will begin there. So here come the Bengals. And, Greg, there is no denying the talent of this man. Joe Burrow led the league in passing yards and touchdowns a season ago.
So you take a look at last week's game, Mike, and you certainly wouldn't say that he played poorly. I mean, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. That's a clean slate. But when you talk to his coaches, they said they haven't seen him this motivated to bounce back after a loss in his entire career. So he's had a great week of practice. He's really challenging the guys around him to elevate their standard. And if it's any indication of how today is going to go, I think we're in for a treat.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Working out of the gun, Burrow. That's going to be incomplete. Good work. The defender bodies his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down. Here we go. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Gonna look deep. Looking for more. That is brought in. And he's gonna take this one all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Terrific way to start this one, Greg, on the opening drive. Getting the ball in the air, down the field, and into the end zone for 6.
We wondered all week, Mike, if this secondary would get tested, especially as the game progressed. Well, we didn't have to wait very long. I mean, a big play early, and we got ourselves a 6-0 ball game.
Bo Melton on the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. So the Packers come out, and they are led by Jordan Love, who followed Aaron Rodgers after playing apprentice for a couple of seasons. And now for Love, it is his 3rd season as the Green Bay starter.
I think if you asked every player around the league, going into the bye week, it is critical that you come in off of a win. It just makes the coaches in better moods. It makes everybody in the building in a better mood. And certainly it makes the time away from the team a little bit easier. So they've had a long week thinking back to their loss the week before. And hopefully they were able to address a lot of those issues. And they certainly want a different result today.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Set, hut. Black Ultra. 10. Green Jack. Smash. Red. Ready.
Out of the shotgun. It's Love. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
12.
Burrow, RPO, get it to Chase. will be forced out of bounds. A very short gain. From the 21, here's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing is Burrow. He'll swing this one out to Brown. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Gain of 4.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
That's complete to Pearsall. And he's got the 1st down. A great job looking at engaging where the marker is and getting there to set up 1st and goal.
A gain of 7.
11 mighty.
They go play action for Burrow. Forced out left.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
C2c, the man in motion. Powering forward. He's in. Chase Brown. Touchdowns, Bengals. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals move out on top, 14-0.
Packers nothing.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Melton now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Packers offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They're an early hole, 14-0. Let's start digging out soon. Begin this drive, 1st and 10.
Red 38. Set.
Still start on the ground with Jacobs. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On play action, Love. Moving left. Now he takes off. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3. From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Blue 32.
From the gun, it's Love. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And 6 yards to go.
Blue 45. Smash red.
To throw is Love. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is 4th down. On 4th down, the Packers turn it over to Daniel Whelan to punt. Back deep, Khalif Raymond. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
11.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. He'll get this out to the left flat. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 6.
11.
Here's Brown. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. Way Walker, the linebacker, on the 10. 3rd down and 3.
11 empty.
Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today.
11 empty.
So after the 5 yards walked off, it is 3rd down and 8.
Here we go.
Burrow to throw. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And he will take this one in. 77 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. McPherson now for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Bengals mistake themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Packers nothing.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Melton now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Packers offense ready to get back at it. And it's been a rocky start. An interception on the first drive, and then a punt the last time they had it.
Ready. Hut, hut.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. He'll let this one rip. Looking for Watson.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike. Make every throw as contested as possible. No separation. Contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Open man is Reed. He's got it. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's 3rd and 7.
Set. 60 red. Edo blue. Ready.
Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now Love. That complete to Jacobs. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
12 yards. That's another Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On first down, it's Love. The catch is made. This is Tucker Pratt. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one.
That's another Packers first down.
Here we go.
Love to throw it on first down. And that's incomplete. They couldn't connect. And that's how this first quarter will come to an end. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10.
Down. Red 38. Green Jack. Set.
Back to the air, it's Love. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6.
Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up 3rd and 4.
Black. Hut.
Now Love. Along the sideline, a nice catch. The feet in. It's a short gain, but it'll move the chains. A first down.
Gain on the play. That's good for a Packers
Hut.
first down.
Fight. Black. 95.
First down and goal to go.
Blaster. 6. Ready.
To throw is Love. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver.
Leads to 2nd
And it'll lead to a 2nd and goal.
Let's go. Yellow. 40. Drill green. Smash. Red. Flag blue. Ready.
Here's Love. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
Set. 60 red. 60 red. Hut, hut.
Here's Love to throw. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Jamar Chase headed back out there along with the rest of his Bengal teammates. He's right there in contention for the most receiving yards by a wideout this year, currently ranked 2nd in the NFL.
Here we go.
Here's Saul, the man in motion. A carry here for Brown. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 4.
Let's get set.
Now Brown. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
3rd down, they need 5. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobb. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Intercepted. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Let's go. 10 cycles. Black. 95. Ready?
They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Set.
Love to throw. He'll get this one out into Jacobs. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
Ready. 50. Green. Blaster. 6. Yellow. Hut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by Cam Taylor-Britt.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now. Like, he just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. Open man, downfield. Chase has it. And he is taken down, but not before they're able to get it out of danger up past the 25.
And the Bengals
11 Thomas.
A gain of 22 yards. 1st down, Bengals.
11 Thomas.
On the ground, it's Brown. Peeling forward for maybe a yard. Edger and Cooper, they're on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 28-yard line.
Top line, ready? Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's Second and 9.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
3rd and 9. Now, Burrow. He's got his man, completes a Pearson. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Room to run inside the 40. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. That is a big play for Cincinnati. 33 yards.
On 1, red zone.
A 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Here we go. Right in.
Here's Burrow. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Kenny Clark getting in there to bring him down. His 1st sack of the season. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more from Lambeau Field after this. Now 2nd down throw for Burrow. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 8.
Trying to keep this drive moving, but it's 3rd and 8. To throw is Burrow. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
That's another Bengals 1st down.
Now Burrow on the bootleg. Throw on the run is complete. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have it for this guy.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Melton now to return. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
Set, red, yellow, 43, Edo blue. Ready.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. Now he's just going to pitch this one forward. Now kind of a desperation pitch there. It'll wind up incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. And to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Black, old, red, 38. Blaster, 6, Fury, yellow. Claws, red. Set, go.
From the gun, it's Love. Pass caught right side by Kraft. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock.
Set. 52 blue. Slide blue. Ready, ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Ready. Black 40. Blue striker. Steel, black.
On 2nd down, Love. Now a shot here, deep middle. That's in the end zone and intercepted. That's the safety, Geno Stone.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick.
Here we go.
Mike, that ball was thrown. Me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
So, halftime straight ahead. And we go down to Scott Hansen, who has our EA Sports halftime report. And instead, why don't we get right back to it, as we'll get ready for the third quarter. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. We show you the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns. As you can see, he's right up there among the best in the league.
Here we go. Here we go. 45. Watch. Needle blue. Ready?
To throw is Love. That's to Kraft, the tight end downfield. That's good for 27 and a first down.
That's good. For the Packers.
Ready.
First down.
Set.
On first down, it's Love. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
It's 3rd.
Back to throw, Burrow. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. So on 4th down, out is Ryan Rico to punt. This will be returnable from his own 15. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10.
Down. Black 40.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 24. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down.
Ready.
It is 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Yellow. Fury. Yellow. Set.
On play action, Love. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Here we go. Here we go. Slide yellow, 22. Blaster, 6. Set, go.
Now Love. There's Pratt, the tight end. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
Ready?
They'll go for it. Love. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on downs.
Gun.
They'll run here with Brown. He'll push forward here down to about the 27. Trayvon Diggs in on the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On one, ready? Second down, they need 7.
Let's get set. Start.
Burrow now. Pass caught by Pearsall. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
On 2.
And the Bengals first down.
Here we go.
Gain of 7. And the Bengals
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
brings up 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Now, Burrow. That's complete to Pearsall. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
First down.
Burrow to throw. He'll swing this one out to Brown. And this one's going to be a loss of yardage. He's marked out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
What they teach these backs is when you catch a check down, immediately try to get vertical. Try to put a hole in the defense coming to rally tackle. So give credit to the defense here. They strung this out and made him go sideways, and they forced him to go so far sideways, he went out of bounds.
On 2nd down, they'll run. And this defense trying to stiff it. He gets back to the line, and that is it. 3rd and goal coming up.
Gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd
Here we go.
and goal.
11. 11 empty.
To throw is Burrow. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Javon Buller. And the Packers are going to take over at their own 2.
Intercepted. The Packers take over 1st and 10. at their own 2-yard line.
Come on, set. Black 40. Shot. 17. Black Ultra. Hey, go steal. Hut.
Love to throw it on first down. Can as he threw it. Pass is incomplete.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack, but then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there is probably the best possible outcome.
White.
They go play action with Love. He'll take a shot for Watson. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ended up being a wasted down.
50, green.
From his end zone, he'll throw it on 3rd and long. That is into the hands of Wicks. They'll look to pick up the pace.
13 yards on the play. And the Packers first down. First and 10 at the
out of the shotgun. It's Love. That's to Reed. He's got it. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
17 more yards. That's another Packers first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Red, cycle. Black shot. Ready.
Here's Love. That one on target to Watson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It is a big-time play for the Packers. 31 yards. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Go let him. Set, ready. Black, 95. Green jack. Set,
Now Love. Right back to Watson. Another grab. And he is out of bounds down at the 21.
That's good for a Packers.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at
Yellow,
the 21-yard
22.
line.
Blaster, 6. Rail, yellow. Blue striker. Hut.
From the gun, it's Love. A quick slant, looked in by Watson. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up second and
A good spot here, second and a yard.
Mega. 52 blue. Claws red. Black ultra. Set.
Here's Love. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Third down
Come
and
on,
1.
set. Black 40. Smash red. Drill green. White. Fury yellow. Hut.
Throwing is Love. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up
Moore going in motion. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 7.
Here we go.
They go play action for Burrow. Open man downfield. Chase has it. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. On is McPherson for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bengals will add one more onto their big lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Melton now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Packers offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll do so with 1st and 10.
Ready. Yellow, 43. Set.
To throw is Love. He'll get this one out to Jacobs. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. The offense in hurry-up mode, pushing the pace.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Edo blue. Blue striker. Set.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Throw here down the field will fall incomplete. He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Ready. 50, green. Set.
On play action, Love. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big gainer for Green Bay. 54 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Ready.
On 1st down, it's Love. That's complete to Jacobs. And he's going to be very close to the 1st down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll run with Jacobs. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
No gain on the play.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Let's go now. Ready.
Back to throw is Love. And they are into the end zone for the first time today. Christian Watson, touchdown, Green Bay. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least it'll pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on a 2-point conversion. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Khalif Raymond to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense. They're going to get set to take over once more. And this could very well turn out to be the shocker of the weekend. Not too many people around the league were expecting them to come in here and win, but they are on the verge of doing just that. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Cut. 180.
Back to throw. Burrow. That one complete to Moore.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. That tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open.
Here we go.
That's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
They'll set up the screen to Brown. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a first down.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard
A handoff as they try to run it here. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
1 yard gain.
From the 46. Here's second and 9.
46-yard line.
11 mighty.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Wade Walker in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's taken in. It'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down. This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Here's Christian Watson and the rest of the Packer offense heading back onto the field. They'll begin with first down from their own 11.
Down. Black Ultra. Fury. Yellow. Hut.
Now Love. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Set. 33. White. White. Edo Blue. Smash. Red. Ready.
Back to the air, it's Love. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And 10.
Set. Ready. 45. White. Claws red. Set.
Love to throw. That's caught, and Savion Williams. This offense moving quickly, and they'll try to get set.
It's a gain of 11. And the Packers first down.
Ready?
Love to throw on first and 10. That's hard. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
Set. Hut. Red. 38.
Love to throw it on first down. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 41-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. And this is caught left sideline, but out of bounds, says the official. Incomplete. That ball a little late getting there. That's going to bring up third down.
Ready. Green Jack. 50. Green. Hut. Hut.
Out of the shotgun. It's Love. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
4 yards. That's another Packers first down. First and 10 at the 36.
They'll play action with Love. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is hot. What a throw. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Packers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Now Love getting the Packers set for this 2-point try. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he gets into the end zone for the 2. So it's not over yet. It's back to a 2-score game. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
11 MT, 11 MT. Here we go.
Now give on the ground, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Packers going to use their final timeout now. Get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. That's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up fourth down. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. This a 57-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will stay a 2-possession game.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
They'll drop to throw. Toward the outside. Catch made by Watson. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
That's good for a Packers.
Come on,
First
back,
down.
fight, white, black 40.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Beauty, yellow. Black shot. Clawed red. Smash red. Ready?
From the gun, it's Love. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. And the Bengals are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
Here we go.
Take over first and 10
Ready?
at their own 20-yard line.
Burrow takes a knee, and that ought to just about do it.